Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Darrow here with another Options in Play video update. Um, so, one of the questions I often get asked is, how do I feel about something that's maybe like really oversold, right? Or that's been absolutely crushed, right? So, maybe like a favorite trading name or just some stock that you've watched for a while. It's gotten hit really hard, maybe over like a few weeks, a few months, maybe even like a couple of years. And you say, oh, the stock is down 50, 60, 70, 80% off its high. It's got to be close to like a bounce, and it's got to be close to, maybe like a decent long opportunity, right? Um, Both of those scenarios could be true, right? It could be due for a bounce, and it could be due for like a good long term entrance opportunity for like a swing trade. However, the way to approach those two trades are not the same, right? I mean, it could have a bounce in the near term and end up being a lot higher over a year, but when you look at these types of setups, and I'm just using one as example, it's really like two different mentalities, right? So an oversold bounce to me is short term, right? Like this is like a trade that's like weekly contracts, 2 week contracts, right? Stock is down 5, 6, 7 days in a row. This is when I talk about those RSI reversals, right? Maybe the RSI is around 20, maybe it's the high teens, right? You get a very oversold condition after a few days down in a row, and then you get a quick bounce, right? So this to me is a bounce play, right? You get something that's washed out, quick snap back, right? This is these types of trades to me, several days, maybe 2 week time frame. Like that's how I would approach this, right? Now, the temptation is you want to say, oh, this could be the low, and it could go way higher from here, right? It could just go straight up from here. Yeah, that could be the case. However, to me, the chart's not saying that yet, right? To me, to be a serious change of trend and for this stock to really seem like it has like a chance to really make progress to the upside, I need to see something different. And what's different, right? Like over the course of the last 2 months, every single bounce has failed at the 8 EMA, right? Which is the green line, right? Every single dip has been lower, right? So every single bounce is stalled at a lower price. Every single new low every single subsequent low has been at a lower price, and the stock has had absolutely no, it's had no real attempt to reclaim the 8 EMA, right? So at the moment, there's really no sign that this trend has been broken, that this trend is about to change. So you respect what the chart is saying, right? So if you're thinking you want to be involved 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months out, well, then you need to see something that tells you that like that's the trade that you really want to get involved with, right? So if I'm opening up long-term options, there has to be some sort of compelling setup indicating that either the bottom is in or it's ready to start moving higher. And at the moment, still not seeing that, right? Over a short time frame, 2 days, maybe a couple weeks, yeah, you got the bounce back play. Now to step in for a long term swing, it's going to have to at least get through the 8 EMA, which is the green line, and then probably going to have to get above the 20-day. And then after that, it's probably just going to have to hold because there have been some bounces, but they've been short lived, right? So when you look at these types of trades, try to like differentiate, right? Try to distinguish between what's like a short-term trade where you're looking for, excuse me, where you're looking for just a fast move, and a longer-term trade where it might take a little bit longer to develop, but you want to get involved with like those 2, 3, 4, 5 month out trade, the 2 to 4 month contracts, right? So the risk, the risk and these types of things is trying to make one what it's not, right? So if it's a bounce play, stick with the bounce play. If you're looking at it for a long-term trade, then you got to wait for things to really line up for you, right? So it's something on top of my mind. A lot of people were asking about it, not Win specifically, but a bunch of different names have been hit. So there's something I'm thinking about. I wanted to like walk through the rationale. But it's one of like the traps that I feel like I see people fall into is thinking that, all right, this time is a low, this time is a low, this time is a low, and at the moment there's really no indication that this time is the low. I mean, it's got to show something different if you really want to step in for something several months out. All right. So if you like this video and you're looking for more information on swing trading with options, please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options in play. Hope you have a wonderful night Stay well, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.